lined up, Blackpool in the dark shirts kicking off for this 1953 Cup final, and away they go. There is little Ernie Taylor himself. Hassall. And now here comes Mortensen. Out to the great maestro Matthews himself. And after 20 seconds, a corner for Blackpool. And Matthews taking it. A little Jackie Mudie. Now there is Nat Lofthouse, the footballer of the year.
Give it more window.
Holden, a lovely chance for Moir. He's come through to Hassall. Lofthouse. It's a goal! To be a goalkeeper, and my heart goes out now to George Farm, the Scottish international Blackpool goalkeeper, because he should certainly have gathered that ball. But before you criticize him too much, remember that this Wembley turf is like no other turf in the world. I walked on it this morning. It's a bit skiddy, and the way that ball slipped out of his hands, a real tragedy for Blackpool. 1-0 for Bolton after 75 seconds then. And now here's a chance for Matthews if he can reach that ball. It is Shimwell. Now there's Hassall, the man that Sammy Swift, the Bolton supporter, said would win the game for Bolton. Thrown to Bolton. Johnny Wheeler, their right half-back, is going to take it. He was signed from Tranmere Rovers, and the present Bolton manager used to manage Tranmere. Remembered how good he was, so signed him for Bolton. Thrown to Blackpool. There is the left half, Cyril Robinson, the young boy who's just come into the team. Doug Holden to Lofthouse to Moir. There's Matthews on the inside left position. Good gracious. Stanley's obviously decided that to win this Cup Winners' Medal at the third attempt, he has got to wander and roam. Thrown to Bolton. Johnny Wheeler, number 4, their right half. There's the Blackpool left half, number 6, Cyril Robinson, young lad of 23, comes from Nottingham. Take that throw in. Great chance for him. There's Fenton, number 4, Taylor, number 8. Cyril Robinson again with a throw in to Taylor. There's Harry Johnston, the Blackpool captain, one of the greatest footballers we've ever seen in modern times. I think that's a throw-in. Yes, Perry's taking it, the outside left. Malcolm Barrass, the Bolton centre-half who played here a fortnight ago for England. You can't do that to Lofthouse every week, Harry Johnston. This is going to be a real battle between Lofthouse and Johnston. There's Lofthouse even taking throw-in. It's a free kick to Bolton. Just a little wild by young Cyril Robinson then. Johnny Wheeler, number 4, the right half. He's played for the England B team. He's a very strong attacking wing halfback. He's got a tremendous shot too. It's a corner. And we've now had 5 minutes of this 1953 FA Cup final. Bolton Wanderers leading by 1-0. Goal scored by Lofthouse after only 75 seconds. And there's Bobby Langton going to take this corner. He's going to make it an out-swinger. Goal kick to Blackpool. There's probably the saddest man at Wembley at the moment. George Farm, the Scottish international goalkeeper. This is his second cup final. There's rather a nasty swirling wind. I don't see, it's not blowing from goal to goal. It seems to be blowing diagonally across the pitch and swirling. So that plus the lushness of the turf, which is completely foreign to these lads who've been playing on muddy grounds and bone-hard grounds, and now they come to a fully grassed pitch. That probably accounts for a lot of the mistakes that we'll see this afternoon. And now Holden too. Chance for Lofthouse. Lofthouse, by the way, with his goal after only 75 seconds, has now become one of the few players who scored in every round of the FA Cup in one season. He scored in every one of the Bolton rounds this season. Lofthouse seemed well offside to me there, but still. Wheeler, Bolton. Going to Blackpool, and there's Ernie Taylor, who played in the 1951 final for Newcastle United against Blackpool. He took that throw-in back to Shimwell, the fullback. Did you notice how the ball seemed to run at a tremendous pace? Now, on an ordinary league ground, I'd bet any money you like that Doug Holden would have got that pass, but the ball just goes at a tremendous pace on this turf. There's a present from Bolton to Matthews. It could be dangerous. A chance for Perry. Well, it was either Malcolm Barrass or Dan Mortensen. And for the Bolton fans, they're pretty glad that it was Malcolm Barrass that time. Another corner to Blackpool. Matthews taking it. An outswinger it's going to be. There's Bobby Langton, the outside left. One of the 10 Lancashire-born players in the Bolton team, by the way. The only exception is Willie Moir, the inside right-hand captain, who was a Scot from Aberdeen and a Scottish international. Notice how Mortensen is absolutely flying Matthews with the ball. Well, that was excellent covering by the Bolton defenders. There was always someone backing up the man who was making the tackle. Now Matthews with another corner. Jackie Mudie, 10 yards to work in. And we've hit 10 minutes gone now. Bolton Wanderers 1, Blackpool 0, and Lofthouse the goal scorer. Dan Hanson, the veteran Bolton goalkeeper. He's been with the club longer than anybody. The maestro again. See the Bolton defenders just crowding on him. A lovely ball to Perry, the South African outside left. Danny Taylor. And here comes Bolton, their outside left, Bobby Langton. Lofthouse moving away from Johnston a lot. Just shows you what sort of turf it is. That both Hassall and Shimwell slipped down. Hassall, Bolton inside left. But George Barr must be a bit nervy about shots like that after Nat Lofthouse's goal. Back down to Garrett, who's going on the South American tour with the FA. It's Jackie Mudie, number 10. Blackpool, a lovely chance for Mortensen. Bobby Langton again, one of the 4 internationals in the Bolton forward line. See what Barrass can do against Matthews now. Well, it must be a bounce up with that one. Ralph Banks wouldn't let it go with Matthews anywhere near him. There's that Lofthouse with Harry Johnston with him. Johnston, of course, normally a right half, but went centre half when Blackpool suffered a lot of injuries. Great player anyway. Well, I doubt that very much. The linesman's flag for offside, and the referee has given it. The Lofthouse offside, so free kick to Blackpool. An in-air thing, still the linesman dead in line, and there's Eddie Shimwell, the Blackpool right back, number 2, going to take the kick. Lofthouse just coming into your picture, right in the centre of it now. Number 7, Holden. Bolton outside right. Quarter of an hour gone, Bolton leading 1-0 against Blackpool in his cup final of 1953. Sensational goal, for those of you who just tuned in, scored by Lofthouse after 75 seconds with a shot that George Farm should have saved. It just skidded out of his hands. Long throw by Wheeler. This Matthews outside left now. I should imagine he'll turn up with these cameras any minute now. Hanson, the Bolton goalkeeper, with the goal kick. Hassall. Blackpool left half, number 6, Cyril Robinson, the young lad who just come in, who put that ball back to the goalkeeper. Perry, number 11, South African, recommended to Blackpool by an old Bolton player, Billy Butler. Trying to Bolton. Johnny Wheeler, the right half. Switch straight into touch as Cyril Robinson with the throw in for Blackpool. Jackie Mudie. Blackpool throw in as Cyril Robinson, left half. And I think someone's injured. Yes. It's Eric Bell, the Bolton left half. Is Bert Sproston, the Bolton trainer, famous old player himself, played for Leeds United, Tottenham Hotspur, and Manchester City. There's Billy Moir, the Bolton captain, number 8, having an anxious look at Eric Bell. And Eric Bell is going off. There's number 6 with Bert Sproston, the Bolton trainer. It can't be anything serious, but going off at that side of the ground. There's Stan Matthews just having a look, thinking, oh, well, that's one less person for me to worry about for a minute or two. Hey, he's playing on the left wing. He's putting some strapping on or something. I can't quite understand what he's doing. He seems to be putting an elastic bandage on his right at the top of his left leg. Billy Moir breaking through. Lofthouse is found this ball. And it's stopped on the line. Must be a penalty there. No, it isn't. I'm sure I saw someone giving hands to that one. Well, there's Bobby Langton with the corner, and he might have been shaking hands with someone for a goal. Eric Bell offside. Bolton number 6. Yes, he's limping badly. He's going outside left. Well, that's a big blow to Bolton now. 10.5 men, but still they're leading by 1-0 after 20 minutes. Annie Taylor, number 8, the Blackpool inside right. There he is again. Hassall, number 10 for Bolton, now playing left halfback. Fenton out to Matthews. Of course, some people have started booing, but after all, we see that so often with Matthews. Such a wonderful body swerve that the fullback just doesn't know what to do with it. And it's Eddie Shimwell going to take the free kick. Well, he can take them like that all day. Hanson, the Bolton goalkeeper. There's Malcolm Barrass, the Bolton centre-half, number 5, watching that ball going to touch. There he's just tossing it to Johnny Wheeler, the right half. And Barrass, by the way, was born in Blackpool, son of a famous old Manchester City footballer. Well, Lofthouse outspeeding Harry Johnston with that one. There's the throw into Blackpool. Lofthouse having kept the corner flag with him. And not only carried it with him, he's broken it. So they're just swapping it with the centre line flag. Of course, the centre line flag is not as important as the corner flag because, as a matter of fact, you don't need centre flag. Typical Wembley efficiency. The broken corner flag put on the centre line has now been removed and a proper flag put there. Hassall. No. We've got Eddie Shimwell, number 2, with it. Still Hassall gets it, number 10 for Bolton. The inside left now playing left half. Holden, the Bolton outside right, number 7, takes a throw in. Hands against Johnny Wheeler, the Bolton right half, number 4 there with the ball. There's a free kick to Blackpool, and there's Garrett, the left back, taking it, English international. Poor old Bell looks out of this game completely now. This was a good enough pass. Bello's gone down, but what a lovely pass he sent out. There, yes, you can see how badly he is limping. But still, once he keeps on the field, he can be of some help. A Petty of Blackpool racing through with a great chance. Wonderful tackle by Johnny Ball, the Bolton right back, former Manchester United player. little Robinson. Number 6 was Black. No, he didn't take it. Number 8. Only Taylor took it. There he is, Ernie Taylor, number 8. Well, that's the safest place for a ball when Stanley Matthews is around, into touch. And there's Ewan Fenton, the Blackpool right halfback, taking the throw in. Scotsman. Still Robinson again. Blackpool left half. Bobby Langton, the Bolton outside left, now inside left. The 25 minutes gone, just over. Bolton leading 1-0 against Blackpool in this cup final. Robinson to Perry. There's Stan Mortensen. We haven't seen him for a few minutes. Taylor. Hanson, of course, has to dribble that ball back into his own area before he can pick it up. Now, that's the sign of a good goalkeeper, a man who can clear a ball like that to one of his own men. Going to Bolton. Lofthouse just going out of your picture. Johnny Wheeler just coming into it, the Bolton right half, number 4. Garrett, the Blackpool left back, retrieving the ball. And the Blackpool supporters, anything but downhearted, setting up a roar from behind the goal from which Farm is taking this kick to encourage their men to pull back this 1-goal deficit. Let's see what Perry, number 11, the outside left, can do about it. Andy Taylor, number 8 for Blackpool. A lovely ball player, beautiful footballer. Bolton defense taking a bit of a hammering now. Bell, I think we can write off that lady limping on the left wing. He's the Bolton left half, now Passenger is outside left. Langton went down and he stayed down as Ernie Taylor is racing through. There's Matthews, now outside left of Blackpool. There is Bobby Langton, Nat Lofthouse going to have a look at him. He seemed to fall badly in that tackle. There's Brett Boston, the Bolton trainer. Harry Johnston with his hands on his hips, just walking away, taking another look back. With him is Ewan Fenton, the Blackpool right half, and Billy Moir, the Bolton captain, coming up to have a look how his teammate Bobby Langton is. With gracious, they can't carry 2 passengers. Nearly half an hour gone, about 29.5 minutes. Bolton leading by 1-0. That Lofthouse, the man you see there, number 9, scored the goal. Well, Bobby Langton's all right. So it's obviously a bouncer. And there's Billy Moir and Perry going to take it. Bolton number 4 to throw in Wheeler. be Ernie Taylor, number 8 for Blackpool. Hassall, number 10, the Bolton inside left, has decided that it's his job to stop Matthews. Hassall, of course, now playing left half. And going to take that throw in. He has, by the way, got a tremendous throw in. We must watch for that when Bolton are on the attack and get a throw in. Going to Blackpool. There's their number 4, Fenton. Waiting for Ernie Taylor, the Bolton. Just over half an hour gone, Bolton leading 1-0. Lofthouse, the man who scored in every round so far, every round because there aren't going to be any more after this one, scored in every round. He got the goal after 75 seconds. Harry Johnston, number 5 of Blackpool, centre half and captain, challenged by Holden. Robinson there, number 6, to take the throw in. See how the referee waves play on as Blackpool are on the attack and have the ball, but it's a great chance for Taylor. Well, he'll probably spend the weekend wondering why he didn't hit the goal with that one. But still, it wouldn't be a game of football if they scored everyone. Now Hanson with the goal kick. Blackpool playing on the wingers a great deal. And Perry going through. Ernie Taylor playing everywhere. Blackpool inside right. That is number 8. Now Bolton coming up in a real mass attack. His little Bell's got a chance, but Bell unfortunately can't do anything at all. Now Blackpool have got this defence spread eagle. There's Perry in the centre. Ralph Banks, number 3, saved the situation for Bolton then, but Blackpool is still there with the Bolton defence wide open. It's a great chance for Perry. Well, whatever Blackpool do, it seems that the ball will not go in the net for them. 35 minutes gone, Bolton leading 1-0. As Hanson, the goalkeeper with a goal kick. Mortensen's got a wonderful chance, he must score. It's a goal! Hassall has scored. The very first goal that has ever been scored against Bolton Wanderers in a cup final at Wembley. Scored by Hassall, the Bolton inside left, now playing left half. He ran straight onto that shot of Mortensen and deflected it into the net. So that's 1-1 now. And Bolton really up against it with their left half back Eric Bell there. You just saw in the picture, staggering around, injured with an injured leg at outside left. 35 minutes that goal. Blackpool 1, Bolton 1. Johnny Ball, number 2, right back to Bolton. Holden trying to get that ball through the Lofthouse, but Blackpool saw that one coming, and they're closing the gap down the middle. I think that was Hassall again. Blackpool on top of the moment. And now Lofthouse away. This is the sort of goal he usually scores. Bell, the injured Bolton player, number 6. Stanley Matthews. There's thrown to Bolton. Although Jackie Moody, number 10 there, Blackpool thought it was for him. Now it's for Johnny Wheeler, number 4 of Bolton. Number 8, Ernie Taylor again. Now here's a chance for Lofthouse, but I think he's gone too far to one side of the goal. Yes. A lot of people have been expecting a lot of goals in this final. I don't know whether it's because in the league game this season Blackpool beat Bolton 3-0 at Blackpool, but Bolton won the league game at Bolton by 4-0. So they have a reputation of scoring a lot of goals against each other. Well, we'll just wait and see. We've had 2 so far, 1 to each side. There's Holden, number 7, the outside right of Bolton. There he is again. It appears we are going to see a lot of goals. Well, some people will blame Farm again for that one, but did you notice the way Billy Moir leapt up to unsight him as the ball, a nasty, swervy, swinging ball from Bobby Langton, who's an expert at them. He was at the inside right position, and using his left foot, he could put a tremendous spin and swerve on the ball, and with Moir unsighting Farm, well, after 39 minutes then, it's Bolton 2, Blackpool 1. Well, we're really going to see fireworks, surely now. Free kick to Blackpool. Luke and Taylor going to take it, number 8, I think. There's number 6 with him, Robinson. Throw in, the ball had been over the line, which is what he spot better than most people. But Johnny Wheeler, the Bolton right half, number 4 there. Another long ball trying to find Lofthouse, but Harry Johnston so far has been there every time. Yes, Langton struggled for the ball. Now Hassall with him. And a free kick. Mr. Griffiths said that Bobby Langton foul then to get the ball, so there's Eddie Shimwell, right back, number 2 of Blackpool with the free kick. I make it 3 minutes to half-time. That's on our watch. Bolton leading 2-1. Lofthouse and Langton for Bolton. Hassall own goal for Blackpool. That's Holden, number 7 for Bolton, struggling away there. Matthews inside left, but Hassall's always with him. Taylor. Matthews is slightly behind him. There we are. Matthews is still hanging back. Taylor's got a wonderful chance to shoot. Numbers Perry on the right. But that is number 2 for Bolton. The right back went right across with Perry. Doug Holden. A lovely ball player, Holden. And notice the keenness of Nat Lofthouse. He kicked that ball almost from the centre line, but he still chased it. There he is, right in the centre of your picture, number 9. He still chased it in case Harry Johnston made a mistake. Harry Johnston down the penalty line, number 5. That's the sort of keenness that makes Lofthouse the great player he is. It's Holden, number 7. There's poor old Eric Bell. Langton going through. Well, we got a perfect picture there, surely, of the way the wind just swirling round can lift these balls and lift them onto the crossbars. He did that one. A minute to go before half-time. Bolton 2, Blackpool 1. Now here's Perry, number 11. South African, very fast, very dangerous. Taylor, number 8. Try shot, Taylor. Yes. Mudie fouled by Hassall. There's now Bolton's emergency left half-back. And he turned a very quick one there to Matthews. Well, there was a move from this crowd, but don't worry about Stan Hanson. He's an old baseball player, so he knows how to catch balls like that. Now we have got one for Lofthouse. See what he can do with it. Nicely played, Holden. Poor old Bell, there he is, the boy with the injured leg, number 6. Of this Bolton tackling ball there, you see, before Perry got the ball under control. There's Perry, number 11, taking the throw in. And Phil Redding, can you see the Bolton manager at the bottom of your picture pointing there, issuing orders to one of his men? Half-time any second now. We'll play a little longer because there was a hold-up with Bell when he was injured. Garrett, the Blackpool left back, taking the throw in. Johnny Wheeler, number 4 for Bolton first. And there's half-time, the referee's whistle. Bolton Wanderers 2, Blackpool 1. There's Johnny Wheeler just throwing the ball. And we're off. There's Matthews, number 7. Johnny Ball, number 2 for Bolton. A lovely pass to Lofthouse. Now this could be dangerous, because there's Bell with a chance to make a name for himself by scoring. And that Lofthouse running over to him just to see that he's all right. Well, nobody can say that young Garrett Bell hasn't played gallantly enough. And George Farm with the goal kick for Blackpool. And that's a lovely chance for Perry, but I wish the Blackpool forwards wouldn't just push the ball a little too far forward. I've always had that extra kick. Now here's Matthews, number 7. Look at the speed of it. Matthews taking throws in now. Will only Taylor through. That's Barrass, number 5 for Bolton. And the Bolton supporters cheer like mad. Ralph Banker, their number 3 left back, as he beats Matthews, but it's a throw in for Blackpool. Fenton is number 4 there. Bobby Langton now playing inside left away from Bolton. Barrass, there's Bell, the injured Bolton left half. Foul by Lofthouse. The perfect sportsman, always placing the ball for the opposing free kick. There's Matthews, number 7. Lofthouse on the outside right position now. Now watch Wheeler burst through. Bolton number 4, there he is with the ball. He loves this. Matthews inside left now. Good gracious. Perry, number 11. See how Malcolm Barrass was covering up there, right in the centre of the goal, waiting to see if Mudie could have crossed it into the field of play. That's the secret of a good defence, and Barrass is nothing if he isn't a good defender. Now the Lofthouse can burst through there. Matthews inside left again. Could he go through and score himself? And offside, the outside left, number 11, Perry. 5 minutes gone. Bolton 2, Blackpool 1. Still the same score as half-time. So if Blackpool are going to do anything, they've only another 40 minutes now. Hanson, the Bolton goalkeeper, going to take this free kick for offside against Perry. Johnny Wheeler, number 4, the white shirt of Bolton, the right half. And it's a Blackpool throw-in, yes. There's Cyril Robinson, the left half, taking it, number 6. Now Matthews hasn't anyone within 10 yards of him. Taylor could get the ball across to him. Here it comes. Straight to the feet of Ralph Banks, though. Banks positioned extremely well for that one. Taylor having telegraphed it. Wretched pass by Garrett, straight to the feet. Corner kick. I thought that shot of Lofthouse's went straight behind, but Mr. Griffiths, one of the finest referees there is, says otherwise. So there's Doug Holden, 22 years old. It's Youth International with his corner kick. Now this could be dangerous. That must have hurt Nat. They're still going on. Lofthouse is still bending down. I think he's winded, yes. There he is. Of course, that's nothing but a good bending down and a good cold sponge won't cure. That's Boston again. He's worked hard this afternoon. He's the third Bolton man that needed the training. And here the Bolton fans cheering their idol because Nat Lofthouse is their idol. There they are. And there's the goal sponge. And Nat Lofthouse, an ex-miner. He's as tough as they come. All right again now. There's Fenton with the throw-in for Blackpool, number 4. There's Bell, number 6, the left half, going to take the throw in. Oh, yes. Yes, a blatant foul there by Eddie Shimwell. Well, I think I'd grab hold of Nat Lofthouse's legs if he was getting away from me. The matchman is so dangerous. There's Lofthouse coming in, that famous head of his, and Bobby Langton, the outside left, there to take it. Number 11. Actually, he's playing inside left now. Ten minutes gone in the second half. Bolton 2, Blackpool 1. Lofthouse and Langton for Bolton, Hassall own goal for Blackpool. Although there is some doubt as to whether Moir touched the ball before it went into the net for Bolton's second goal, and we've sent a message down to the dressing room to see if we can get any confirmation of that. There's Johnny Ball, the Bolton right back. Number 2. First cup tie he's played this season, by the way. Johnny Wheeler, number 4. It's a goal, Bell! That Lofthouse kissing him. Well, there has never been a more popular goal scorer at Wembley. There he is, the hero of the Bolton side, Eric Bell. 3-1 for Bolton now. And I know they'd be proud of him at the Manchester newspaper office where he used to work. Now then, Stanley, you have a lot of work cut out. You're 2 goals behind. Goal kick. There's Matthews, the man everyone, even the Bolton supporters, would love to see get a cup winner's medal. Probably the greatest footballer of all time. Certainly the greatest I've ever seen. There's Hassall, Bolton, number 10, emergency left half, and playing a jolly good game as a left half too. But how they're lacking him in the forwards. Bobby Langton, number 11, reserve, emergency inside left. Billy Moir, the Bolton captain. He must be pretty confident he'll be carrying the cup, never mind a football, any minute, in about 30 minutes' time. Well, we don't need to identify him, do we? There's Fenton. No, Blackpool have fallen away very badly now. I thought they were getting on top at one time. Lovely player, Taylor. There's Hassall. Quarter of an hour of the second half gone. Bolton 3, Blackpool 1. And now here's Lofthouse, a wonderful chance for him. Johnston's covering that middle beautifully. Bobby Langton out to Wheeler. Bolton striving might and main to get that ball through to Lofthouse. And Matthews is clean through now. Well, I wonder whether Banks and Barrass went down in prayer then. There's a man in front just said, I could have scored that, and I'm not arguing with him. Well, we've just received confirmation from the dressing room that Billy Moir scored the Bolton second goal. He must have touched it with his head. So that's the official goal scorer then, Billy Moir. Yes. So the Bolton goal scorers, Lofthouse, Moir and Bell. There's Lofthouse, the middle's covered though. Billy Moir's coming up, Holden in too far. Garrett with the throw in. The left back of Blackpool. Mudie. There's Stanley bobbing up all over the place. I think he must get underneath the ground and bob up through a hole somewhere. Dreadful pass of Garrett there. Johnny Wheeler, number 4 for Bolton, with a throw-in. There's Billy Moir. He's got a chance if he shoots. Notice how Farm very cleverly had come out to the 6-yard area to stop that one. He might not have stopped it if he'd stayed in his goal. Corner. We just heard, by the way, that Eric Bell's injury is a recurrence of an old one he sustained, an injury which kept him out of the Bolton team just before the final. There's the great Stanley. Cyril Robinson must be seeing his hopes of the sensational cup final medal, cup winners medal rather, fading. Blackpool left half. And there's Matt Lofthouse holding his side and bending down. Well, I wonder whether that was a sporting gesture by Harry Johnston to kick that ball out, having seen that Nat Lofthouse is in need of treatment. The sort of thing that Johnston would do whether he's winning or losing. Billy Moir, number 8 with Lofthouse. It's the old injury when he stopped the ball a few moments ago. Eric Bell, there's Eric Bell having a tie rubbed by Bill Ridding, the manager. And don't think that's strange, because Bill Ridding is the old England trainer. He had his career cut short, then took up physiotherapy and training, and he's probably one of the greatest trainers in the game. Barrass coming up to see how Lofthouse is, because anything Bolton could not afford to do is lose Nat Lofthouse. And I think you'd have to kill Lofthouse to get him off this field today. 20 minutes gone, Bolton 3, Blackpool 1. Bell takes that throw in. Taylor again. What a gorgeous inside forward this lad is. Out to Matthews now. Lofthouse not running anything like the real Lofthouse. There's Mudie, number 10 on the outside left position. Notice that quick Bolton tackling. That's the way to stop them. You can't kid a referee like Mr. Griffiths. Malcolm Barrass, the Bolton centre-half, taking the free kick. Now Wheeler, if he bursts through, he's got a tremendous shot, and he loves bursting through. There's young Cyril Robinson, the left half. So in Blackpool have rearranged their forward line. Perry and Mudie have changed places. That's the left wing pair. There's Perry now lifting it forward to Mortensen. Look at the speed of that man, and they say he's slow. It's Stanley Mortensen. 3-2 for Bolton. Mortensen has scored twice now. Well, if he could pull level with a hat-trick, what a great thing it would be. And at what price, I wonder? There he is telling Mr. Griffiths he's all right, he's scored, he doesn't care if he's dying. It's Joe Linus, the Blackpool trainer. I think Mortensen must have banged the post or got a boot in his thigh there. There's Matthews, number 7, probably saying, right, now for it. Let's get an equalizer and another one. Well, 22 minutes gone with that goal was scored, so that's 23 minutes to go. It's right in the middle of the second half. 3-2 for Bolton. Inside right now for Blackpool, number 11. Matthews racing down that right wing. I believe I said that Mortensen has scored 2. Mortensen hasn't, of course. His first goal, or at the first goal, his shot was deflected into the net by Hassall. So Mortensen's only scored 1. Number 4, Johnny Wheeler of Bolton. There's Robinson, the young lad who's just come into the team, playing his heart out. Garrett, the outside left on the right wing now. 25 minutes gone. Bolton 3, Blackpool 2. Lofthouse, Moir and Bell for Bolton. Hassall, goal and Mortensen for Blackpool. There's Mudie, Perry, the outside left, taking a throw on the right wing. Fenton, number 4. Now look where Shimwell is, the right back. Now Bolton could break away all the Blackpool defences up. There's Bobby Langton bursting through Bolton. Lofthouse is out. It's Lofthouse there. Yes, Lofthouse hit his head very, very badly then. Harry Johnston, number 5, going over to see him with Farm, the goalkeeper. And somebody else is out too. Yes, I think it's Garrett. Garrett, the Blackpool left back. They must have collided heads then. Yes, it's Garrett. There's Joe Lynott, the Blackpool trainer, coming on to have a look at him. Johnston with him, and Shimwell. Taylor, number 8. Fenton, number 4. Perry, number 11. Well, this looks like a casualty clearing station now. Lofthouse is still down and looks very much out. Billy Moir there, number 8 with him. Skipper. Yeah, oh there. Look. No, that's, I don't know who. It was a Bolton player having a rub down off the field. Lofthouse is all right now. And it was Ralph Banks, number 3, who was off the field having a rub down. The Bolton left back. Well, now let's get all these invalids right and start again. Put on that holding his head. Now you've got to do this on your own, Billy. Yes. A foul by number 4, Fenton, on Billy Moir. Well, with Eric Bell limping on the left wing, Lofthouse doesn't seem to know exactly where he is at the moment, so Bolton have only 3 effective forwards. Bobby Langton going to take the kick. So watch Johnny Wheeler behind him. They might pull a fast one here. Perry not 10 yards from the ball, of course. I still think Wheeler will take this. And I was right. Now, let the tempers cool down just a trifle, should we? So 1 or 2 tackles there that I think we'll forget about. Lofthouse off, rather Moir offside. Well, we didn't stop our stopwatch for those stoppages, but there's Shimwell, the Blackpool right back, taking it. Didn't get a token that play was stopped for a minute and 3/4. So we'll obviously have about a couple of minutes overtime. Half an hour gone, Bolton 3, Blackpool 2. Johnny Wheeler, number 4 for Bolton, bursting through. Holden has moved inside. And a good refereeing, the referee waving it on as Blackpool comes streaking away. Taylor ruined it with a bad pass, though. Danny Taylor again. Perry moving right into the middle. There he is. There's a chance for Mudie. See how Stan Mortensen would have been covered if that ball had come into the middle. And who faces somebody else now? I suppose that's Johnny Wheeler, who was hurt when the ball hit him. No, it's Johnny Moir. Johnny Wheeler, who's waving the trainer on. Well, if they don't pay Bert Boston double wages this week, he certainly earned them. Johnny Ball, the right back. And Stan Matthews right in the middle. And now it's an in-swinger corner from Mudie, who's now in the outside left position. Well, Ball seems all right the way he clears that one anyway. Bobby Langton. Now then, let's see what Lofthouse can do with Johnston. Well, Johnston's kept a very tight watch on Lofthouse all the game. Of course, Nat's now taken 3 nasty bumps, so... Matthews calling for the ball. I think of Stan Hanson saying something to Wheeler. And a short corner kick for Taylor, but Taylor coming through. Well, Bell going worse, I think. There's Shimwell with him, number 2. Fenton, number 4. Bolton defense in a bit of a tangle now. They must score. Well, I should have mentioned even a corner's respite, and someone else is down. I think it's Ralph Banks, the Bolton left back. Oh, what a time Bolton have had in this final. Almost 35 minutes gone. Bolton 3, Blackpool 2, and hanging on grimly as Banks goes off now. There is 9.5 men for Bolton. And a free kick. Yes, a free kick. Over eagerness there by Mudie as he charged Hanson when Hanson was off the ground. Well, Bolton having a tremendous struggle to hold on to this 1-goal lead now. Hanson going to take the kick. Only 9 fit men on the field. Bolton hanging on grimly to a 3-2 lead. And now then, Moir might break away to score. Robinson's after him. Oh, their poor old Bell. There's Bell, number 6, getting a sympathetic cheer, and how he deserves it. It's Perry on the right wing. Mudie, number 10. The referee waving them on quite rightly. Shimwell tries a shot. There's Barrass falling, but Banks is on the field now. Yes, Banks has come on. There he is. Hassall seeing if he's all right. But he's coming out of the defense. I wonder where they're going to put Banks. But Hassall has gone fullback. Banks has gone left half. This is Blackpool's great chance now. Yes, Matthews centre forward. And it's... Billy Moir didn't like that one. But there we are. Free kick to Blackpool. And it's Fenton there, number 4. And Lofthouse is onside. He hasn't got another man in the Blackpool half. We make it 7 minutes to go. Bolton 3, Blackpool 2. But there'll be some time added on for stoppages as Blackpool come away. There's only Taylor. And Hassall again saves the day. They won't let Matthews through. Peter Dimmock has been keeping account of the injuries, and so far we've lost 2 minutes 45 seconds. Every Bolton player except Lofthouse in the penalty area. This Shimwell, the Blackpool right back. And someone else has laid out. A Bolton player laid flat out. I think it's Hassall. No, it can't be Hassall. It's Barrass. Barrass is the man. I don't know what sort of jigs Bolton have brought to Wembley with them, but what is it now? There's Bell, Banks, Lofthouse, Langton, Barrass, and Mortensen and Garrett for Blackpool. They've all been hurt. And we make it, 6 minutes to go on our watch, 3-2 for Bolton. There's Bell, the real invalid of this match, but the real hero. And there's Stan Matthews, wondering how long exactly he has got to get this goal that might mean a cup winner's medal. Well, about a minute and a quarter we made that one, so that makes it 4 minutes we've had stoppages. And on our watch, 5 minutes to go. 3-2 for Bolton. Blackpool throw in, Cyril Robinson. young left half. Everybody wants it, but Blackpool have got it. Mudie taking the throw. Only Taylor trying his... There's Joe Smith. Can you see him just by the corner flag? Seeing that the ball is returned quickly into play for Shimwell to take the throw in. Ralph Banks, one of the Bolton Crocs. 4 minutes to go. Bolton 3, Blackpool 2. Fenton, number 4. Here's Wheeler, the Bolton right half, number 4. There's only Lofthouse in the Blackpool half of the Bolton forwards. Bolton are just packing their goal now. I don't think Wembley's ever seen such a sight as this. I've lost Matthews. I can't find him. Well, there he is, just on the right of your picture. And a free kick for Blackpool, just on the edge of the penalty area. By our watch, 2.5 minutes to go. Bolton 3, Blackpool 2. And of course, we make it about 4 minutes extra time has to be played, but we can't guarantee that Mortensen's going to take it. Yes. There he is, Mortensen. It's a lovely goal! Bolton 3, Blackpool 3. What a final this is. Mortensen 2, Hassall own goal for Blackpool. Lofthouse, Moir and Bell for Bolton. And Bolton now really struggling with a badly depleted side. They've got to pull something out of the bag now. Well, I don't think the weak hearts are going to be able to stand extra time, but on our watch, there's only a minute to go. It's 3-all. There's Eric Bell. Matthews. Well, some people might say this hasn't been the greatest final, but there can't have been a more exciting one and a more terrific struggle against odds than we've seen from both. And there's Joe Smith getting the ball back in the field. 10 seconds to go by our watch, not counting stoppages. What a comeback, 3-1 down to 3-all. We're playing the extra time now. By that, of course, I do mean the extra time added on for stoppages. I think I'll be right in the other sort of extra time, too. There's the man who's really fighting for his cup medal. Could he score the winning goal now, himself? He's there! Perry! What a final! Just look at the scorecard, just look at the people. There's the man, Matthews, at long last he's done it. Someone's put 4 for Bolton. They've got the score wrong, they've put it 4 each. Good gracious, well, that's just how exciting it's been. Well, 2 minutes of extra time. We've played them! Well, I must apologize. Peter Dimmock and I are going just as bad as everybody else on this stadium now. They've changed the score now and put it 4-3. What a great triumph for Matthews, but what a tragedy for Bolton. But what a comeback. There's Barrass up in the Bolton attack. And I think the whistle any second now. There's every Bolton player now except the 2 fullbacks in the... There it is! And where's Stanley Matthews? There's Joe Smith running on to him. There's Stanley. At long last he's done it. And everybody cheering him. And what a great final this has been. There's Joe Smith with Matthews. Well, what an end to a great career. And third time lucky for Blackpool, but how tragic for Bolton.
Mr. Holden, the referee, probably having to explain which is head and which is tail. So England are to defend the goal to our right. England then defending the goal to our right. And now there's an exhibition of ball control. Just look at that from the inside left foot. Well, we see a great deal of that. I think we're going to have an awful lot of trouble holding these unbeaten Hungarians. There's an outside left Seaboard running out towards his position. Stan Matthews, hands on hips, all ready for the start. And we're lined up then for the start of this match of the century with Hungary to kick off. There we go. Mudie, the outside right. You'll probably hear the Hungarians starting up their shot. Mudie takes his throw in, and it's the foul. So Mr. Horn, that the referee decided that was a foul throw, so it's Jimmy Dickinson of England. Mudie. There is number 5, but he's not the centre half. Now it turns to hit a Mudie. It's a goal! Everybody has always said these continental sound shoots. If that's a sample of what we're going to have this afternoon, then England are going to be in dire trouble. 1-0 after 45 seconds then for Hungary. Johnston, Paul, the couple went the inside left. As we have a great master control. Taylor, the Sawley's got a great try. Peter Gutti, the centre forward who scored that sensational goal. And straight down the middle for the outside of Seymour. Well, already this Wembley Stadium is buzzing